Here's the one thing I like about you psycho fans. I'm going to call you psychos because some of you show me a level of care that not even my own mother showed me. Maybe that's just because you come from like good families, but to offer the amount of care that some of you offer to a stranger is impressive. I have to commend it. Specifically, I'm thinking about someone sent me a link regarding soap for eczema. It was a TikTok they watched and they sent it to me. Say, hey, maybe you should use this because of your eczema. That was crazy to me because my parents, they just got a tube of hydrocortisone and they just left me looking like a dog for the rest of my life, just and licking my paws and shit. You know how embarrassing that is when you have eczema and you are in public and you don't have any kind of like lubrication and you are doing the Wolverine to your own arm and you're so desperate for moisture that you just start like a dog. You just start licking your wounds. It's just... Anyway, so I guess Blossom sent me this video about this girl who used a specific kind of soap. It's called Tone soap. It got cocoa butter in it. I used to use cocoa butter all the time. The problem with cocoa butter is that if you never use cocoa butter, it's like whipped cream cheese for your body. And that stuff in the summer in LA, oh, man. Boy, oh, boy. You feel like a used condom. You're just sticky and moist. You reach for stuff and like the creases in your skin make noise. You like go to itch the back of your head and it's like... You have so much moisture, you feel like you could fuck a statue. In the summertime, I'd be covered in cocoa butter sitting next to like a statue of a woman at a mall reading a newspaper. And I felt I had enough moisture on my body to reanimate her to life. Like I could just like, on her lips. So anyway, back to Tone soap. This clip is this girl on TikTok said, I have eczema. My mom's friend said use Tone soap. So I ordered the soap. And I tried it today. First of all, I haven't used a bar of soap in at least 10 years. Not, at least a real bar of soap, because hotel soap doesn't count. Like I said, hotel soap turns to sandpaper for some reason. It's just the weirdest thing that happens to it. You get hotel soap, you use it, and you get drier. I don't understand. And I forgot that, like, handling soap is literally like handling a firework in the shower. Like, that shit is just... Beep, 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 beep. So I used the Tone soap, and it was good. It was good. I got flashbacks of the cocoa butter. I don't know how I could be in the shower and feel more moist than the water. I used that Tone soap, and the water hit my skin and slipped off. I could feel the water trying to grab onto my skin. That was crazy. I put the Tone soap all over my body, the water going down my back. Like, whoa, 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 shit. That water looked like it was falling off the Titanic. So the Tone soap so far has worked. I feel my skin does feel better. I'm pleasantly surprised, man. Because my skin is just starting to get discolored. You can't really tell out right there, but my skin is really starting to get fucked up. I don't know what's going on with my eczema. It's crazy. It's never been like this before. Eczema? So appreciate the Tone soap. Yeah, I'm slowly getting my skin back to 100. Eczema is the worst. It's self-hate with motor skills. It's ridiculous. I should make a horror film about eczema where you go to sleep and you're just worried about this thing that's just gonna hit you up in the night. Let's talk about the devil. I'm gonna show you the devil. He lives on Earth in not a way that you even realize. This right here, this is the devil right here. Shit is belly button juice, homie. Have you tasted belly buttons? Absolutely, I've tasted belly button, man. That's all that goes through my mind when I see people like, oh, body shots, and I'm like, you know, you got that lint. What happens when you do a body shot and you taste the belly button? You're like, dude. Oh, that's lint. Oh, that's she don't wash. She don't shower. Oh my God. Bro, I tasted the through the vodka. I could taste her belly button. That was through her. Yeah, I got it in my. It's in my mouth right now. Alina will sip that shit and expect me to kiss her after. I'm like, you just tongue down the devil and you want to kiss me after? Get away. Alina will drink that. She'll drink that ACV and be like, "Give me a kiss." I'll be like, "Yeah, mm-hmm." I don't know why. I feel like if you drink enough ACV, it just makes your breath smell like Goo Gone or something. Just, it can't be right. It's not right. ACV is disgusting, man. Bohemian chicks using ACV just make me think of all their homeopathic treatments, you know, guacamole face cream and, you know, sour cream lotion. You go up in her spot, you're like, bitch, you smell like a Chipotle burrito. What the fuck is going on in here, bro? Bitch, why do you smell like Chipotle? Why do you smell like Chipotle? That is so stupid, man. Just, hey, next time you see a Bohemian chick on Instagram, look at her boyfriend. I bet you he's basic as hell. Because she got the Chipotle perfume on. Like, I don't know what it is about her, dude. Like, she just smells, like, so good, dude.
Vans and have an interview on Friday. Any tips for not fucking up?
I think to work at Vans, let's see, working at Vans, I think working at Vans is kind of like Zoomies. Just don't flirt with people that are 16 years old, and you should be able to keep the job. Don't talk bad about Vans. Don't talk shit. I work at Vans. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying. Those Vans and Zoomies managers be... I used to go to Vans all the time just to, you know, re-up on my skate highs. Just used to re-up on my skate highs, man. Hey, man, let me get another black pair of skate highs. Little group of teenagers come in there, and that fucking manager got, you know, his gauge piercings from 2001. Beard looking like skid marks. Oh, what's up, ladies? How are we? Yeah, this is a bad bit to do when I'm wearing a Vans t-shirt. But I don't work at Vans, so I'm good. Shoe don't fit. Man, I hate to backtrack, but this girl I used to know made it custom that any newcomers in her house had to take a shot of ACV. She told us all it was cinnamon apple Christmas juice.
Happy
that
2
was
months, love you.
I'd have hit her dad. I'd have socked him in the face. As a grown man, you should not want a job that exists in a mall. It should only be by necessity. You should not want that job. Be very skeptical of a grown man who works in a mall that wants to be there. You know, as some of you have known, I've started therapy and it's going very well. And it's enabling me to think. Inception hits different after you've done like 2 months of therapy. You just realize, oh, this fool fucking... You watch Inception after doing therapy successfully, you're like, this movie isn't shit. Why'd I start therapy? This job, a lot of reasons, man. I mean, this job makes you look at yourself in a way that you've not had to. But then what starts to crop up is you have to look back at the way you interpret things from people. It's a weird, you know, self-analysis kind of thing. And there are thoughts and feelings and quirks that I have that really agitate me, and so I really went to therapy to understand why do I do those things. And you know, so in my own journey so far, it's been great. I see why people get it fucked up when their therapist starts, you know, enabling them to cry. Like, I remembered how to cry because of my therapist. Like, usually if I get emotional, it'll like come up to here, and then it's like, don't be a bitch, bruh. And it just, and it goes right back down there. First of all, if you like a little crybaby bitch in the chat, don't put that on me, okay? I'm not crying like you. Let's just, you know, I let a man cry. You know, the tear rolls down my face, and I watch it roll down. Eat that shit like a lizard, and then go back to smiling. No, it's fine. It's fine. Crying is good. Crying is good. I've also, as I've started to figure myself out a little bit, you know, I'm able to focus on the things that I like to do now. And you probably see me act a little bit differently, and it, to some of you, it might feel forced or contrived. But I can tell you right now, it's not. It feels very good to be going down the path I'm going.